California, Markus Riot! What a start we have right here, ladies and gentlemen, and let me tell you right now, these two men are two of the hardest workers in all of pro wrestling war. Charles Mercury, a man who's been here well over a year, since the very inception of war, has done everything in his power to get where he's at today. And what is that? That is the #1 contenders match. The winner of this match will challenge whomever the champion is. And I gotta tell you, Charles Mercury has earned this shot. He's beaten basically everybody who stepped through the doors here at Pro Wrestling War. He's beaten the El Genericos. He's beaten the Tony Kazinas. His only loss in war comes to the rising star Davey Richards, and that was a heck of a match. But let's not discount young Markus Riot. Markus Riot has done everything he needs to do to make his name in Pro Wrestling War. From matches against Tony Kazina, to matches against Jack Evans, to matches against Super Dragon himself. And it was those strong showings that brought him into this #1 contenders match. The chance to wrestle for the championship. Goes for the suplex right there. Markus Riot floats right over. Step up drop kick. Beautifully done right there. Charles Mercury goes right outside the ring. Now here's Markus waiting on him. Nope, changes his mind. Comes off the other rope. Markus suicide dive. Markus Riot with a suicide dive. Charles Mercury sort of on it, and look at the crowd showing the appreciation. They showed their appreciation. Charles went for that shoulder block right there. Markus backs it, that's it, kicks him in the head. Spinning back, neck breaker right there on that middle rope. Charles is really hung up, having problems there. Markus going to the top rope. Markus with a double stomp right to the chest. Charles Mercury folded inside out. He pulls him over now for the cover. 1, 2. Shoots him off. No, reversal on the Irish whip. No, Markus hangs on. Beautiful run over the top rope. Charles goes hard to the floor, hits his back on that ring apron, and goes right to that wooden floor. No pretty match here in war, ladies and gentlemen. #1 contenders match. What's Markus? Oh! Markus going for maybe a clothesline, maybe a flying knee to the face, but was met with a roundhouse kick to the sternum. Charles Mercury now picking up Markus Riot. What's he setting him up for here? Could be suplex right on the wooden floor, racking the backs of both men with pain. Flurry. Beautiful standing jump right there. No, flips up 1, 2. Went for the Huracan Rana. Charles Mercury used his momentum, pulled him over. Charles Mercury out with a double leg takedown. And ladies and gentlemen, we might go into Texas. Shades of the great Dean Malenko. There's the Texas Clover Leaf. Set soundly on Markus Riot. Look at the base that Charles Mercury has. The knees just spread like that, getting maximum leverage right there, pulling the legs and lower back up of Markus. Charles Mercury getting a little cocky. Oh, and a slap to the side of the head. And look at Markus Riot rescind with a slap of his own, clearly angering Charles Mercury. And this is what brought Markus Riot to the dance. This is what he was about all through his war career. The underdog, the kid in the match, the guy who's not supposed to win but gives it his all. And look at Charles Mercury with the axe to the back of the head and a kick to the sternum. There's the cover. 1, 2, and a 2 count again. There's an Irish whip. Going for the spinning backbreaker. No, Markus Riot with the go behind. Hits him with that ace crusher. Holds on. What's he going for here? Maybe into a dragon sleeper. No, picks him up now. Reverse DDT. No, oh! Beautiful over the shoulder. Almost a version of the Hoobie driver right there. Dropping Charles Mercury right in his head. But notice Markus Riot doesn't have what it takes to make this cover. And now Charles Mercury, using that ring gentleman shit he learned, he rolls to the outside and kick out of the second time. Now Markus Riot waits on Charles Mercury. He's perched. Goes for that spinning clothesline, catches him right flush in the jaw, and Charles Mercury is out. There's the cover 1. We have a #1 contender 2. 2 3/4, and look at the look on Markus Riot's face. That frustration. He hit him with that spinning clothesline. He caught him flush, and he honestly believed he had the 3 count. He envisioned himself wrestling the world champion. And look at Charles Mercury come to life, spinning back fist after a series of slaps. And another spinning clothesline. Cover 1, 2. 2 count again. Charles Mercury kicks out of the second. Huge spinning clothesline by Markus Riot. And look at the chop. And ladies and gentlemen, chops are on the menu tonight. Look at this, back and forth. One after another. Markus is just sitting there daring Charles to hit him. Charles is doing the same thing. Look this. Open hand slaps, knife edge chops. And look at Markus Riot rescind. But Charles Mercury showing he's no slouch. They've both been in there with guys who can sit there and look at Markus Riot get the better of this exchange. Knife edge chop, open hand chop, open hand chop. And look at Charles Mercury, open hand, knife edge. And a punch to the eyes, and Charles Mercury takes the low road out. Ropes after hanging him up in those ropes. Charles now going to sometimes unfamiliar territory. And look at the knees to the back of the head. Markus Riot's out. Markus Riot is out. He's of 2 counts, and now, and an open hand slap to the face. Rescinded by Charles. Look at this. Slaps right in the face. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first match of the night. And a German suplex with Charles Mercury. 1, 2, and a 2 count again. These 2 men have emptied out their entire arsenals. And now Markus ascends the top rope. Could be going for a top rope Rana. Beautiful Huracan Rana off the top rope. Markus Riot needs to capitalize off that. Charles Mercury has got to be right for a 3 count. And Markus Riot is signaling for 1 more big move. Play stage in the match, very quick to the top rope. Goes for the 450. Catches him, beautiful. That's it. 1, 2, number 1 contender Markus. 2 and 5/8. What to do after all that? Goes for that closer again. Dragon suplex, drops him on his head. 1, 2. And a kick out of 2.5 again. Up now. Saito suplex drops him right on his head. Markus is out. Charles will not. Another Saito suplex. Drops Markus Riot right on his head again. Markus Riot's out. Markus Riot's out. Charles Mercury though, he's really hurting. What's he going? The kid is out. Not another one. That's got to be it. He hasn't moved a muscle since that second one. This Charles Mercury. Never. 1, 2, 3.